And hello everyone.
Hi everybody, here we are today again.
So I am Drestan, community manager for the French community on AION.
Yes, and for those that still don't know me, I'm 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿. I'm also community manager for the English-speaking community on AION.
As you may know, on Wednesday we published the FAQ for AION Classic. And so today we will talk about it, maybe add a few details if we have some more info to share. And that's
mostly it. As you just said, the point is that we'll review the FAQ together for those that didn't see it, and we'll of course add a bit more insight on some of the decisions, some of the stuff that is in there, more precise information, and also we will check the questions if you have questions on specific topics that are in the FAQ. And then of course at some point we'll take questions from the people, as always. And what more? I can already make a small disclaimer. Today we will not announce a release date. I've been saying it for like a couple of days already on Discord. It's not about hiding anything. We don't know yet. So the ETA is still the same as before for now, which is end of March. For now it looks like we can do that. If it would change, we will let you know. And as soon as we have a precise date and we are sure, then we will tell you about the release date. But yeah, not happening today. Sorry to disappoint, but we'll have plenty of other stuff to talk about. And also no Let's Play today. Not yet. Let's Play will be probably the next stream that we will host.
Hopefully, yeah.
In which we can show you the content, the game content. But that's not for today. Maybe we can get started. What do you think?
Well, actually, before that, there is something that we'd like to see, because it didn't show yet, but we got the key art for AION Classic, and it's like, we love it. We wanted to share with you before we started.
Press the button.
FAQ. Boom. That's
Wait.
on this side. That's the official key art for AION Classic.
Yeah, looks pretty awesome, I must say. Hopefully you also enjoy it, guys.
I think we can move on to the FAQ now. Let's get started.
Yeah, what we could do is that basically we go through every question, we add whatever we have to add, because of course in the FAQ we didn't we tried to shorten it so that it wouldn't be too long.
And it's already pretty long.
And I will see if I have more info on some of the topics eventually. So yeah, let's do that, I guess, and we'll check also the questions from the chat.
So let's start with the beginning, like for people who don't even know what AION Classic is, what is it?
It's written there, right? So it's very easy. Yeah. No. So as we said, yeah, pretty easy. It's going back to the roots of AION with an old version. I would not say the oldest because there was a huge debate about that. But it's basically the point was to get this old feeling of playing AION like back in the days, but with some things improved. Because as we all know, the standards for gaming right now, especially in MMOs, are not the same as it used to be.
We just can't go back to...
So there are some differences, but I would say for the best. So that's basically the whole idea of AION Classic, getting back to this real feeling of a great PvPvE MMO. And yeah, great battles between the two factions and everything. So that's very basic, but I guess you all know why you are here, right? So I don't need to explain to you. Hopefully.
Well, just for the sake of clarification.
Yeah, all right.
So a question that was very, there were many comments about this earlier. So which version will we have on AION Classic at the release?
Yes, so as written in there, initially we announced 2.0, we talked about that last time, and now we will have what we call version really close to 1.9. So we had people that wanted 1.x, people that wanted 2 point something. So we try to go to the middle ground, satisfy everyone, and we'll be at 1.9, very close to 1.9. So most adjustments and stuff are from there. Still, we will have the good stuff from later versions, which is quality of life changes, mostly balances stuff. We will of course go back to the details of what's in the patch in the next stream, in the Let's Play, and then we can directly show it to people in game. That's going to be way easier. Also, because most of the changes that we requested, they are either still in discussion with NC or being tested. So that we don't want to announce stuff if we realize in 2 weeks that it doesn't work and we have to change it again, you know, so that wouldn't make any sense. So whatever we announce is 100% confirmed. So what you see in this FAQ is confirmed. And as for the content, like the specific content of the patch and such things, sorry, we will tell you when we're sure 100%. But for now, there are no other changes. Like from last time, we announced what we were working on. Yep. Those things are still on the table. It's not the fact that it's not there. Some of it, like you know, the selling the candies and stuff like that, doesn't mean that it won't be there. It's just that it's still being checked or processed. Sure yet exactly. But it's still, all of that is still on the table. And as far as I know, the discussion with NC about all those topics went pretty fine. So yeah, pretty positive about that. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So another pretty popular questions. What language will we support on the game and on the support?
So basically the same as right now, which is English, French, German.
So same on forum, we'll only have these 3 languages,
absolutely.
Everything.
Yes. And of course you have the Korean voiceovers. I mean, we changed that already some time ago. And yeah, I guess that's it for the language and support in all the languages that are listed there. You can see it.
So I think we'll go on to servers.
Oh, so that's a big topic.
When did we plan for servers?
So yeah, we announced there's going to be a big server, like a mega server, international server, so that all the communities would be together. We think that nowadays that's the best decision, given, of course, we expect that we will have a fair amount of people. But at the same time, we don't want to spread the population over multiple servers that we will have to merge and, you know, like with...
And it's a MMO, so it's still the massive multiplayer.
It's, in our opinion, it's great to have everyone together, you know, one community, not split people. I mean, it's been the case already. We have international servers too, that people are playing together. We see no reason why it wouldn't work and wouldn't be nice. And then again, like some people were concerned, like, do we have to speak English? You can play with your friends, you can play with new people, you can meet new people, it's entirely up to you. That's not really a problem on that side. What can I say about the server? Of course, many people asked me over the last couple of days if we would plan other servers in case it would be full and we'll have plenty of people.
Of course, if there are like 10 hours queue, we will.
Of course, it's not like we have one server and if you are 10,000 in the queues, oh well, you have to wait. We cannot do anything. We will prepare solutions in case it is needed. We will monitor what's up, the queues and everything. You will have queues most likely because that's the normal system of handling, you know, high population on the release day or patch day or whatever. You have queues so that, you know, people that arrive first can then join the game. That's the usual way to manage. It doesn't mean that we will leave queues of 8 hours without doing nothing. You know, we will monitor, have a look, react if need be. We will see. But yeah, also the server capacity is made so that we can host a decent amount of players. Let's say it like that. But it is true that there will be, at least at the beginning, only one big server, and we will not start with opening multiple servers at a time. We think that's not a very good idea, given the context, the situation. Yeah, that's for the reasons I explained before.
Okay.
Oh, I see an interesting question still related. Do you plan to create chat channels for different languages? As far as I remember, we cannot really do that on our side. That's coded by NCSoft directly, you know, the LFG channels and stuff. Okay. But it can be done by the players, of course, in game. Like you can create your own channels.
You can create custom channels. So.
Yeah, that should help. But as far as I remember, possibility to split LFG channels was not really possible. I think we had this conversation a while ago with NC. I think it was not really something we could do. But yeah, AION PM is writing me right now. we will check. Probably with NC, that's something that we can still ask them. But I think I remember that we had the discussion in the past.
There was one question, but I don't think we will have the answer. Did we already decide the name the server will have?
Yeah, very good question. No, we didn't. Maybe we'll think about something.
Or maybe we can try some votes at some point.
That's
maybe like
Yeah, maybe we
We'll
will
get back to you with that.
organize a vote on our social media channels or something. We could do that.
That would be great,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, definitely something we could do. There is still time, so yeah, we'll try to organize something like that. That would be nice.
We'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
So regarding content, so we already said it would be a pretty much customized version. So how the content will be compared to what is in Korea or in NA actually?
Well, I would mostly compare to Korean.
No,
Korea, not really NA. That's different topic. As we said, of course, the core game is the same.
Yeah, it's still AION Classic.
It's also, we don't want to give the wrong impression that it's fully customizable.
Yeah.
You know that we see feedback, we change, because that's never
we just
really
can't
happening.
do that.
But of course, we check the feedback, and of course, when we see very important topics, we bring into MC, we discuss together, and we see if we can adapt some stuff. So it was discussed in the last stream already, like the non-sellable candies, we talked about it, not having AP in the devopas is something, like things like that, yeah. If we think it's very important for the success of the server and players' happiness, then of course we'll discuss it and see if something can be done. So that will lead to, yes, there will be differences between us and the original Korean classic. So that's the thing. So not exactly the same, mostly the same, of course. It's not going to be a different game, but there might be some changes that are actually pretty important that makes a difference, you know, like the candies. That was a good example based on previous experience. We already explained that last time.
How long the 1.9 will last? I think we tackled this subject in the last stream also. So it will we will monitor the players' progression, like if they are really fast to clear everything.
We will start with 1.9, and obviously at some point we'll go to the later update. But I cannot tell you right now if it's going to be 1 month or 6 months. Like I cannot really tell you. Probably not 2 weeks, probably not 1 year. But we have to find something here balanced that fits everyone so that people don't get bored with the same content for too long. But on the other side, it's not too fast, and you can actually, reach the point that you are supposed to reach with that specific patch.
So AION Classic only at operating game version. So no, it will be a permanent server. I don't think we have much to add on this side.
Yeah, this one is pretty straightforward.
So which classes will be available? So the 8 basic classes that were on AION Classic at the time.
Absolutely.
So will there be any measures in place regarding faction balance?
Faction balance.
That's also a topic we often see.
Yeah. It's been a topic on AION since forever. So as you know, for the people that have been following, there are no existing real efficient measures for faction balance. Many things have been tried over the years, but there is no miracle solution about that. Yeah. The only thing we can say is that, of course, we'll have a look at how many ASMO Helios we have, but of course also we'll not have panic reactions. Like, we'll not look at the factions after 3 days of Classic and be like, oh my god, there is so much ASMO, let's block a faction. No, that would be a very, very bad move. So we have to wait probably a few weeks after release to see what's the balance, or how are the sieges going, basically. And then eventually we can take action and see what we can do. And
regarding bots, like on retail, we will do everything we can to prevent bots from spreading everywhere.
So as always with bots, I know support is watching me. As always with bots, it's like, we're not going to explain how we hunt bots because that would be counterproductive. All right? There is always different measures all together to try to have the best outcome, but telling you would be basically telling you how to avoid it. So not gonna do that.
So what events are planned for AION Classic? So will be the same events that Korea had?
Yeah, most likely.
Maybe with a few differences if needed?
It would be the same. Most likely we won't have customized events and things like that. As far as I've been told, that's not the case. Yeah.
So can I play both AION versions with my account?
Can you play? Yes. No. You cannot. You have an AION retail account and you have an AION Classic account. Yeah. They are different games. They are not merged. Yeah. They don't communicate with each other. It's like you would name two different games. It's the same. It's like it's two different games basically. They have no relation whatsoever.
So can I reserve a character name before release? This is not planned.
No.
We won't be making character reservation.
Yeah, I can explain a bit why too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Basically, character name reservation is opening another website with a lot more stuff to do. So delaying also some other stuff like the release. And our opinion is that it doesn't change anything, because you will fight for the character name reservation on that day or on release day.
Instead of the release day.
But anyway, you will fight for your names. Like it just moves the problem, if there is a problem, to a different date. But that doesn't change anything at all. It's like
in the end, you still
makes
fight.
no difference. So that's why basically also we think that's I would call it maybe a bit harsh if I say useless, but I don't really see the point, and I think the AION team shares that point of view.
Okay, so how many characters can I create on one account? So we will time in Korea, so 8 character slots.
Yes.
In the beginning.
So that you can create each class, basically. That's how it works.
And then probably more will come when more classes also come in game.
Mm-hmm.
Can I register my AION Classic account with the same email address I use for AION Lab? So yes, as we explained earlier, it will be a Gameforge account, so the mail will be command for both accounts. No problem on this side. Can I transfer my AION Classic account or characters to another region?
Or from another region? No. Different games, different companies, we cannot share data, so no, not gonna happen.
Europe only.
Yeah.
So can players sign up from outside Europe? Yes. We weren't very sure last time, but I think we clarified a few bits.
Yeah,
on this
there are
side,
no,
so
as it say, no plans to geo-block people. Unless they're using, VPNs threatening
this is still
IPs,
forbidden
which is
because-
still something different. But as far as we've been told, there are no such plans.
would that be the new class from Classic and then Europe?
Yeah.
After some time, of course, it will
Ask
come
me that
just
question.
like in the
Yeah,
dates.
yeah. There will be. Yeah, we will follow with the content. Like we start with 1.9, then at some point we'll have 2.4, 7. We'll follow the updates from Korea. So at some point we will catch up and have the executor class. Yes.
Yeah. Any client growth system that I don't know, like
Client guard.
anti-cheat software that we sometimes include in games.
I would not speak too much about that for the exact reasons that
like
we
said
mentioned
earlier
before.
with the support.
Let's say we have systems to check bad people.
Can I play on Classic for free?
Yes, yes you can. As we explained last time, the basic system is that we have the Cielosa.
Yeah.
When you have the Cielosa, you have no restriction on anything. If you don't want to have the Cielosa, you can play for free, but you will have restrictions. So you will have restrictions on XP, Kina, acquiring some of the items. Of course, that will be explained in the details whenever we have the final version of the game and we can show the difference. And if you, my advice is that if you play a lot, then the Ciel Energy, actually, that's the official name,
exactly.
is for you. It's the best way to enjoy the classic experience. But you don't have to.
Yeah. So regarding the sales energy, will it be the same than Korea's sales aura? I would think so.
It's the same system, yes. So it's basically an optional membership, right? So it will be available as written, like in different packages, 3, 30, 90 days. So whatever you prefer. Of course, the more you buy, usually you have a little discount. More or less, for 30-day membership, the cost is around 10 euros. So that gives you a good idea of the price. That's something that many people are really interested in. Cielosa is around 10 euros. So it won't go very far from that number. That's what I can say right now.
And there was something a lot of players were asking, will it be tradable?
Nope, we already said it last time. Not tradable. It means that in-game you cannot exchange Cielosa or put it in an auction house. But you can gift it from the shop. So if you have AION coins, which is going to have a different name when we're on Classic, the AION, let's say the AION Classic currency, you can buy in the shop and gift it directly to someone instead of buying it for yourself. So that's how it will work.
Does AION Classic also have the devopas? So yes, we will have a devopas. We will share the details as soon as we have them, like the content of the devopas. I don't think it has been confirmed yet. Will the devopas include pay-to-win items? So we were talking about that, and how are we about that?
So basically what is written, we will try to make it attractive so that it has interesting items. But as far as we know, there are no game-breaking items either in there. So it's like, it's a bonus. Usually it's like, gives you, I don't know, maybe a few vanity items on top, maybe some progression items that makes you progress a bit faster. But that's basically it regarding the devopas. Yeah.
So will the shop include pay-to-win items?
So as we said last time, we answered that question already, but it was asked many times. Even today, many people still join Discord. Actually, I have something in mind. Every day I have people joining Discord, asking me the same questions over and over again. And it's fine, I mean, it's my job and it's yours to explain. But we have someone from the community that made something absolutely amazing. So here we go, we're gonna show it now.
We will share it, don't hesitate to grab it and send it every time you need.
So every time you have a question about AION Classic, you go to our Discord and there is this magnificent channel called Classic News Announcements. All the important and official info is there. So I would like to say thanks to 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞, one of our content creators who created this very funny meme. And it's been used 25 times a day already since it was created, and probably even more than that. I mean, myself, I'm using it every day because people ask the same questions over and over. So your place to be is the AION Discord. There, every piece of information that has been released that is official is there in that channel. You can also ask in the discussion channel, of course. When we are here, we will answer you or other people because they know what's up. But yeah.
And you can also, on forums, you have the classic info here. Every news regarding classic will also be shown here. So you have lots of ways to only have classic info. No issue there.
So where were we with the questions?
We were there. So will players get AION Classic for free if they purchased the original AION before it went free to play? That's another question.
Yeah, but I mean it's free anyway, so it's like you create a new account. Doesn't change a thing. Yeah.
Is the live version of AION being shut down?
No, there is no such plan. We still have some content planned from Korea, like upcoming updates and stuff, as far as we know, and we'll keep on providing it for as long as we can. That's the plan.
Will there be a migration? So do players need to do anything to prepare?
We'll have news detailing everything. What I can tell you is that it's going to be very easy. You will start AION. There's going to be a message prompting you to enter your email address to bound to the Gameforge client. And after that, your account will be there and you can start AION from there. It's going to be a very easy process, like few clicks away. So really, really easy. There's going to be news explaining different steps and telling you what to do. On your side, guys, it's going to be easy. It's not going to be hard. I saw a question that was interesting about Steam, and I got the answer. There should be the client available through Steam for Classic, and you will be able to link your old AION accounts to your Steam account, or to create a new one, as you wish.
And last questions on the FAQ. How are AION Classic content creators going to be supported?
They just have to. So we have a platform which is called 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. You can see the link here. You can find this news on the forum, on the Discord, on basically everywhere. And there they can register. We will process all the application. We will approve best candidates, let's call it like that, and then we'll offer them. Yeah, Dave is spamming gently. Thank you, Dave. And then you can register here if you are interested into creating content for you, like streaming or YouTube videos or whatever your inspiration brings you. So that's the thing.
We wanted to do before release a contest. So No details yet. A news will be out. Don't worry. Nobody will miss it.
You can prepare mentally already.
But yeah, what kind of contest?
For the next AION contest. The next AION Classic contest that's going to happen actually before the release is the following. So you can already prepare your stuff. There will be official news to announce when it starts and what you can do. What we want you to do is design the new loading screens for AION Classic. So you take your pencils, Photoshop, whatever, should not name brands, but GIMP, and you design next AION login screen. You can do artworks, you can draw by hand, can be characters, shugos, whatever you want. Just be aware that, of course, it can even be funny, as long as it's respectful, it's fine.
Yeah.
But that's something that will be displayed on the loading screen of people. Loading screen, not logging screen. Loading. So when you change from a map to another and the screen is loading, those screens, so they will be in-game displayed as one of the
nice rewards too.
And you will get other stuff too, of course. That's not going to be your only rewards to be famous. People were asking me if we will be able to pre-download the game, like many games do.
Nowadays, yeah.
We're not 100% sure. That's a possibility. We'll have to check with the tech guys at Gameforge. We did it for some games. Maybe we'll do it, but I'm not sure yet. But that might be an option, yes. But though, be aware that the AION Classic client is like half of the current client. Like the current one, I think, is 40 something. And as far as I remember, the Classic is 21 gig. So it's way smaller.
It won't take as much time.
Yes.
Can I buy Seal Energy in bulk, like by 1 year all at once?
1 year, I don't know, but as we said, there were like 30 days, 90 days.
But I think if you buy 3 times 90 days, you will have like 9 months in the end.
Basically, yes.
Do we know about, like, will players will be allowed to have characters of both factions on the same account?
I think that would be possible, yes.
Okay.
Also, we can also confirm probably later, but I think I discussed it with the team and we said that, yeah.
So will the devopas have the same price like on retail?
I'm not entirely sure. Actually, if the price is not included in the FAQ, it's because it's probably not 100% sure yet. So, I don't know.
What will be the maximum version of the game? Well, if it's a permanent game, I think there won't be any maximum. We'll just follow what Korea does, so...
Will the game be better optimized? I think, as I mentioned before, since the client is half the size, it means that we don't have all those old assets from all the patches that we have right now on live that are there but not used, but they are just heavy on your client. So hopefully, yes. And as far as I've been told, the performances are better on Classic. 3 weeks of Cielosa at release. As far as I know, that's not planned. That would kind of defeat the purpose of having a sub if you give it for free to everyone. And you can already try the game for free. You just have some limitations. Yep. So I don't see the point from a business perspective of offering for free. If no one would buy the Ciel Energy then. And that's we want you to have Ciel Energy. I mean, there's no big secret about that. That's the business model we choose, you know, the shop with the costumes and the Ciel Energy. That's basically, and the devopas, of course, optionally. Will the hero trial system find a place? Nope. Hero trial will not be in AION Classic. Will content creators that participate in the Forge Master program be whitelisted to avoid queues? I don't think so.
When next live stream? We will tell you as soon as we have a date.
Will Ciel Energy gives you prior regarding queue? No, it won't.
EXP boost planning on weekends. At least not in the beginning, that's for sure.
I don't think XP events are a thing, but maybe GD will prove me wrong. But we can talk about that also as we get closer to the release. if I was banned on AION Live, I won't be able to create a classic account. Doesn't matter. You can create with the new email address, the same email address. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. Siege timetable, too early. That would be in the patch notes. I cannot give you Siege timetables right now when many things are still not even set in stone.
Will you merge retail servers after classic release? I don't think we have any plan on...
it's not
merging.
planned. Like, it's not planned, but it doesn't mean it will never happen.
Yeah.
But currently not planned. Will be any way of Seal Energy farm somewhere in game? No. No, you cannot get Seal Energy. Oh, wait, 𝐜𝐨𝐬𝐬𝐿 told me so. No, I would say no for now. Maybe I will correct that later on. Unlimited FPS. I don't remember if the AION Classic client has unlimited FPS or not. I cannot really tell. Some people might know who played in other regions because it would be the same. But honestly, I cannot say. ETA for next stream. Hard to say. Which date is it? Mid-February? Maybe beginning of March?
Beginning of March, yeah, I would say.
Mid-March.
So
yeah, one thing I wanted to say is that you've seen the FAQ, but we'll gather more questions now.
Yeah.
Like over the next days, I already gathered some. You did too. Support people also sent us to.
What we did here.
Yes, so in maybe next week, maybe the week after, depends how long it takes, we will add some questions and the answers so that the stuff that has not been tackled in the FAQ and that we can answer will be added to the FAQ for you guys. And when it is done, of course, it will be broadcasted in... No.
Oh.
Here?
This one.
All right. I think you know the meme now. And then you can check what's up. The intention is that from time to time, we'll update this FAQ and we'll let you know, hey, FAQ has been updated. We have new answers, so that we feed you with more information as much as we can. Really, all the information we don't give is that we don't know. It's not like, oh,
and don't hesitate to ask on Discord or anything. Maybe you have questions we didn't think of, so just ask. Worst case scenario.
If you have suggestions, I see some people asking. If you have suggestions, send them on Discord, on the forum, wherever. We'll read it somehow. There are plenty of places to give you feedback. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up for today, and see you very soon. We'll keep in touch and let you know as soon as we have a date for the next step of communication.
Yep.
FAQ update, next stream, everything.
Game content.
As soon as we have more stuff, you will know. Don't worry. And join us on Discord. Come have a chat. There are very friendly people here. Plenty of people will give you all the information you want when I'm not there, when dress time is not there. So yeah, I would say enjoy your weekend.
Right. Enjoy your weekend to all of you.
Have a lot of fun and see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.